Hello, hello, Pam T, the heartbeat of Sacred Stone here, and I'm so excited to talk about Nirvana Quartz today. It comes in pinky, pinky, pink, lots of different shades of pink, which is one of my favorites. And then there's this lovely, lovely, amazing, clear white as well. So, before I want to dive in, and I have so much to say, so bear with me. I'm checking notes regularly. But the thing that's kind of magical about these and all quartz from the Himalayas is that they're from the Himalayas. The elevation, first of all, is your first clue that these beings have more experience and basically a much, much, much longer life on Earth than anything else. Except for maybe aragonites and meteorites. We don't even know about meteorites. But I don't know if that was an Earth thing or they came from somewhere else. They probably came from somewhere else, so they were old before they got here. Hard to tell. But even those crystals don't seem to have the graceful power that crystals from the Himalayas have. They have this deep, profound grace with them, and Nirvana is no exception. Because they've been here so very long, they have embodied an understanding of physical life that we as humans may not entirely be able to grasp because, we just haven't been here that long. At least in one particular body. We may have been here a lot of times, but for some reason, they are able to transfer to us or share with us or talk to us about that so here it is. It's an accepted understanding that in even the very most difficult of demanding traumas, those traumas are a misunderstood gift of life. Those traumas, those things that we define as negative or painful or heart-wrenching or physically hurtful, in the huge, in the big, in the large scheme of universal expansion, they're actually the fertilizer. They're the shit, they're the dung, they're the doo-doo. Did I say that? Yes, I did. It forces us to not only move into growth, but empowerment that carries us forward into places that really are completely unforeseen to us. And yet they bestow those experiences, those really yucky things that either are ancestral or personal, immediate, in the moment, crappy experiences. They, as we walk through them, bestow this healing capability that would and could not in any way be replicated if experienced in any other way. These babies have done that again and again and again. These are known as growth interrupted crystals. Technical term. What it really means is that in addition to having started their growth billions and billions and billions of years ago, more than likely inside of a volcano, the earth beneath them was continuing to grow higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. The Himalayas, did I say that correctly? No. The Himalayas are growing something like 1 centimeter every year, which runs about 6 miles every million years. So when you think about how long and how high the Himalayas are, these crystals have been around a really, really, really long time. And they really have acquired a graceful understanding of perpetual expansion, which of course is why we're all here. Now we do this with a consciousness that's quite different than the crystals, and yet they are so available to support us. So the short story is that they've been growing in these volcanoes. They're celestials. And the story, of course, with celestials, and I'll make that quick. I didn't even intend to throw this in here. I make these way too long because I get so excited. So celestials, they say celestials are actually born or nurtured, or their growth is overseen by the angels themselves. The angels come down and check down on them regularly. They're formed with water that flows inside the volcano. And I have a thing for celestials anyway, because they are so sweet in their understanding and handling of humanity. So that's my little throw in there that I didn't even intend to talk about. But celestials are fabulous. The point is that these particular crystals, on top of being grown in this environment, have through the years, as it pushed up and the volcano dropped down and things happen, they have been dragged through rivers, waters, valleys, struck by lightning, shaped and sculpted by wind. There's really nothing that these crystals have not experienced at one time on one level or another. They've been moved and shifted and shoved from their growth source because these babies were discovered in 2006 underneath the glacier. So they were miles and miles and miles and miles, and maybe even mountains and mountains and mountains and mountains away from their original spot. They've been shoved, they've been uprooted, they've been pushed, pulled, crunched, thrown apart. In 2006, they realized that that particular great glacier where these had landed had receded, and these showed up. Many, many people believe that these were exposed to the sunlight and human view for the first time in we don't know how long, simply to teach us the art of self-healing. They're called self-healing types of quartz. And no one on earth that we know of has had a longer experience of this and had really and found the success of the art and the grace of self-healing. So along the way, they've not just learned the beautiful art of receding, taking the difficult, and that's probably an understatement, taking the difficult to transform it into the beautiful. Of course, beautiful being harmonic balance. They've also moved and grown into harmonic shapes and vibrations that go on and on and on. Just a few: record keepers, channels, keyholes, windows. They're all in here, and they're usually all in every piece. I got so excited when the first time I got involved with these and started pricing them, I couldn't stay focused, because they almost all have a record keeper. They almost all have a keyhole. They all have channels, windows, all the shapes, all the vibrations that Earth Mala provides us with so that we can better delve into our own personal strength and understanding. So if you're looking for a way to tap into your own vibrational depth, your own wisdom, you understand a current life experience that seems to be repeating itself, either from ancestors or past lives, or you're looking to harmonize, heal, and move past a current life trauma that smacked you upside the head or moved you around or crushed you, these crystals are here in the most amazing vibrational ways. They bring a myriad of tools, and because they do that, they can harmonize and embody that harmony on all levels, but they have all this myriad of tools. And so because they've just got this ton of tools, I don't know that I can even show you all of these on here. Like that right there is a keyhole. And I believe that right there is a record keeper. And that's just for starters. I mean, and this has some clarity to it. You can run into the depth and deep, sink into these libraries. So because they have all these tools, and that's just one. I mean, this one has record keepers all across the back of it. It's got a little keyhole right there. It's got I think this one has both. Yeah, a window and a channel. There's another record keeper on it. I wish I could get close enough for you to see all the little bumps. You can see, you almost see into this one. Isn't it fabulous? Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. They say the dark parts of this are the ohms that the monks have chanted throughout the years and years and years. So the point is, I cannot in this video explain to you all the different ways to utilize all of these different things. It's a whole different subject, and maybe a class emerging, because I would love for you all to play with these. I will tell you that for those of you who do have a deep sensitivity to energy, that do energy work and the harmonic balancing of energy, you all, the light workers, will feel that power in more than likely one or two ways immediately. Understand how to utilize them. And you will be called right away. And as you are called, and then as that depth grows, you'll probably want to learn more and more and more, because we all do. That's what expansion is. But I can't share them all today, and you will know that. I want you to be confident that the minute you touch these, the one that you're drawn to, you will have that relationship with, because we all know the stone picks you. So as we move into the Aquarian age and the fifth dimension, if you're drawn to this crystal, you will also know where exactly it belongs in your life, in your home. They're amazing. They're a totally delightful, amazing beings. There's a reason they're called Nirvana quartz. They're also called a Himalayan ice quartz. In a more practical sense, that's what they are. They're also a growth interrupted quartz. There are several of those on the planet, and they're all powerfully healing and amazing. I'm in love with all of them. So if you are drawn to one, or perhaps you go on our Etsy shop and one will call to you, they are there. I'll include a link below so you can go check them out. I'm so appreciative that you've stopped by today to play with these beautiful beings with me and discover them or learn more about them. They are very rare. They only come from the Himalayas in this form, in this way, and from one spot. And I'd like to invite you to sit and imbue that healing experience within you that takes us to the next fabulous, expanded, higher conscious level that I know that you are expressing every day. I'm so appreciative that you are all on the planet with me, playing with these beautiful beings. Subscribe for more crystal vibes. And of course, I would so appreciate a thumbs up, but mostly much love and light and the Himalayan Nirvana, peace, blessings, whole delight, beauty, and balance to you today and always. Ciao for now.